It's fun to be back out on the football field doing something football related was a lot of fun. I think it was fun for all the players and all the old coaches and new coaches, everybody together.
How have the new coaches kind of worked into the situation?
I think the transition's been really well. I think the guys have done a nice job. They understand what's going on. Two of them today were a little wide-eyed, moving and getting from drill to drill, but their players know what's going on, so they'll get them there.
Coach, you never want to see a player injured, but how beneficial was it for when Bryn got hurt last year for Williams?
Well, Norkeithus got a lot of reps. He started some games, so he's got some live action under his belt, which made him a lot more comfortable today. And you could see that when you're looking at all the quarterbacks as they're competing. He's just a lot more comfortable than the other two.
How about the early enrollees? How do they look early on?
Well, we're in shorts and they look good. They always look good at this time. So, but they're a little big-eyed right now too, because it's a different tempo of a practice than they're used to. So, but they all have skills. There's all 5 of them have skills, and they will get better as we go.
Is Bentley a guy who could sit there and compete for a spot immediately?
Possibly. I think all 5 of them could help us. And that's why I think they've taken advantage of the opportunity and gotten themselves here early, and they're working extremely hard. So all 5 of them could really help us.
How important is the spring for taking your momentum from last year and kind of bringing it into the fall?
Yeah, it's really important to try to just carry over where we left off. We were playing our best football as the year went on at the end of the year, and so we challenged them to be at that level when we stepped out here today and try to get better from there.
Did you see that level today?
We're in shorts. We're in shorts. I thought the enthusiasm and the excitement and the will to be good was there, yes.
Was there any one thing you wanted to see today, or position battle, or anything that was very important to
Again, I'm going to say it again, we're in shorts, and it's hard to tell. To me, it was a lot about seeing recall and how much time guys put in on their own preparing themselves for day one install. And, we had few mistakes out there, so that was a really good thing. Even the young guys, I thought, have done a nice job preparing themselves for today.
Do you foresee a possible quarterback rotation, kind of like you had with Renner and Williams?
Way too early to talk about all that. Again, I'll have a better idea coming out of spring where we are in that position. And we talked about this today. As a team, we're competing at every position. There were guys that were starters in 2013 that, they had to go out and take the first snap today because they were the starter. But this is the 2014 team, and so we're going to go 15 days and try to find out who our starters are in those 15 days. And at some positions it will be clear, and some it won't. We'll just have to go from there.
Any position changes of note?
Let me think about that. Tyler Alberts went to tight end. Patterson went to offensive line. Other than those 2, I don't think anything significant. Tim Scott went to safety.
What's the thought behind that?
He's got the most experience of anybody out there, and we've got some young corners that played for us and got on the field. So we're going to try to get our best 5 out there.
What's behind the Patterson decision?
Excuse me.
Moving Patterson.
We need offensive linemen. We're just we don't have much depth, and so he had to come over, and we started him over there the first year, and we needed to get him back over there and just so we could have maybe 2 lines for the spring game.
We saw Ryan Switzer in orange jersey today. How's he doing, and how's he coming along?
He's doing fine. He's probably if we started spring next week, he would probably be totally clear. But we're getting 2 days and we're in shorts. There's no reason to turn him loose 100% before we go into spring break. So he'll be the same in the orange on Friday, and I anticipate on that Monday coming back that he'll be ready to go.
Any update on Travis Hughes' situation?
No, not at this time.
Any update on Brandon Ellerby?
Ellerby's not with us this spring.
Do you expect him to come back?
I expect him to, yes.
Is Travis practicing, or is he allowed to practice?
He's not doing any team activities.
The rule we have only 10. You have to wait 10 seconds before you snap the ball. That's not going to go through for next season.
It's not?
No, it's not.
Oh, good. Well, that's great. That's good news. Yeah.
I guess, were you concerned at all, or what's your reaction?
I was concerned, yeah. I was definitely concerned, especially when we first found out about it. I was really concerned. And in fact, I started getting phone calls from other coaches around the country, and I started making phone calls to other coaches around the country. And so, the word spread pretty fast, and I think, we made sure that we used the period that we had to give our thoughts to the NCAA. And so we did that through the website. And if it didn't pass, that's a good thing. I think it's good for college football.
Guys were flying around. Guys had a lot of fun getting back at it.
You guys lost Kareem on the D-line. I mean, how tough is it going to be to replace a guy with that leadership?
It's going to be tough. Great leader, great player, but we got some guys that's ready to step up and ready to lead.
Seems like you might be a guy that's ready to step up and lead. I saw you out there in the middle of some stuff. I mean, kind of leading the team. Then Blue Dawn also. You feel like it's your time to step up?
Yeah, I feel like it's my time to step up. I didn't really, when I came in, I played a little bit, but didn't play as much as I expected to, but now it's my time. So I got to step up, be a leader. I always had the energy, always, pumping the guys up. Even when we don't feel like practicing, even when we don't feel like doing something, I got to be the one who step up and say, hey, this is our chance.
How much does the end of last year kind of carry over into 2014 season?
It means a lot. Not many teams could do what we did. And knowing that we got a lot of guys coming back, we lost a lot of key contributors, but knowing that we have a lot of guys coming back, we know that we can just build on what we did last season and continue what we're doing.
Are you working at free safety?
Yes, sir.
How did that transition come about?
I think I'm getting it better. Coming from corner to safety is a little easier than vice versa. So I still have my footwork down. It's just a little slow paced.
When did you first learn that you were going to switch over?
Actually during the bowl game.
Okay.
We knew Trey was leaving, and coaches asked me, well, I like to play free safety. And I said, yeah, anything to help the team win, of course. So I've been doing the free safety thing since Cincinnati.
What's the primary difference there?
At corner, you're getting the calls from the safety. Now that I'm safety, I have to give the calls to the corner, the linebacker, the D-line sometimes. So knowing that I'm a big vocal guy now instead of just listening is a real difference.
You have been the kind of young guy behind Trey and Jabari for a long time. Now you're the senior old guy. Is that an adjustment for you?
Not really. When Trey and Jabari was here, yeah, they were the leaders, but I followed behind them. I still was talking. I was still doing my leadership type thing. So when they left, I just know that I just had to continue what I was doing.
And there's a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy going around the program right now, and those guys are just contributing to it. Coach Latrell brings a lot of energy. He doesn't even hardly know us yet, but he's out here trying to get us better each day. Coach Heck, actually, he was here last year, as you all know, and he got a job that he deserves. So we're happy for him, and he's picked up right where Coach Anderson left off. So those guys are just they're bringing a lot of energy to the table. Adding to what Coach Fedora and the other coaches already do.
With Seth, how is he different from Blake? I know Blake was laid back. Is Seth a little bit different than that?
So far, yeah. I mean, he's he's kind of learning the schemes. He's kind of learning his place a little bit. But me and him have talked, and I understand, and we're in agreement that as soon as he gets comfortable where he's at, he's gonna be able to start coaching how he wants to coach. And from what I've heard, it's pretty intense. So I'm looking forward to it though. I've come from a long line of intense coaches from high school to middle school, so I'm gonna enjoy it.
What do you guys think about taking the practice over to Charlotte and Greensboro?
I mean, it's great. Anytime that you can expand your range, and it's good for recruiting. It's good for people that can't come down and see us practice, and people that just see the games. So you get to see behind the scenes. I think we're practicing at Audrey Kell, which is my uncle's high school. He's the principal there, so it's going to be good for me to see some family. Anytime you can get the people in your state behind your program, it's really big, and that's what Coach Fedora and the coaching staff is trying to do.